The All-Star reserve list came out last night, and as usual, there's always a lot of controversy about it. Everyone's got their own snub lists with about 8 players. The truth is, there can only be 3 or 4 snubs. And I'm going to tell you who the real snubs are. So let's get into these snubs and let's get into this intro.
Yeah, I was in Dallas, and that was the year Dirk won MVP.
Work that we did on the floor and a brotherhood. So Kyrie became like a little brother to me, and just to help him mature into a championship caliber player, man.
Yo, it's Kenny the Jet. Shout out to Hooper's Voice, yo. What up, what up, what up, what up?
About the Spurs culture is the people that they had is what made up the culture, and that's a combination.
Here, man. Here checking in. I need to follow Hooper's Voice.
I'm saying basketball. I got what? No way, man. It's a girl school, man. I'm saying basketball.
Now, in case you didn't see them, we forgot who was on the list. The East reserves are Tatum, Harden, Simmons, Vucevic, Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine, and Julius Randle. And the Western Conference reserves are Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, CP3, Zion Williamson, Rudy Gobert, Paul George, and AD. Now, these are pretty solid lists, but I have 3 people that definitely got snubs, and they are the only 3 people that got snubbed. Nobody else has been snubbed but these 3 people. And these 3 people are Tobias Harris, Domantas Sabonis, and Devin Booker. Of course, when you have snubs, you can't just say, they got snubbed, and not say who you're going to replace them for. And I'm going to tell you, starting with Harris. Tobias Harris is having a great year. 20 points per game, 50% from the field, 40% from free. The Sixers are number 1 in the East, and he's the go-to guy offensively for the Sixers after Embiid. A 3-level scorer, get it done inside, outside, and he's a big reason as to why they have the record they have, number 1 in the East. Now, who am I going to take out for Tobias Harris? His own teammate, Ben Simmons. I'm going to take out Ben Simmons for Tobias Harris. I feel like Tobias deserves it more, simply because I feel like his game has had the biggest jump in terms of impact from last year to this year. He's averaging 20 a game. Ben Simmons is averaging 15. I know Ben Simmons is having an almost triple-double with about 15, 8, and 7 or something close to that. But Ben Simmons isn't even top 15 scoring in the NBA right now. And I feel like Tobias Harris's contributions is a bigger impact on the Sixers and why they have the number 1 record in the East. Moving on to Sabonis, this is crazy to me. The fact that this guy is not playing in the All-Star game is insane. The Pacers are 4th in the West. He's averaging about 21 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Now, how on God's green earth did the coaches decide to put in Vucevic over Sabonis? The Magic are 12th in the Eastern Conference. He's not an All-Star. Like, the coaches must have been on some kind of drugs because they really messed up. In my opinion, like, Sabonis being snubbed is probably one of the biggest snubs I can remember in recent history. This is like damn disrespectful. Lastly, Devin Booker. Devin Booker always gets a lot of love from fans and players. Like CP3 posted saying he was an all-star on Instagram. LeBron tweeted saying he's the most disrespected player in the NBA. And they're right, he has been snubbed. But here's a big plot twist. He would take CP3's place in my opinion. The Suns are 4th in the West. And yes, I know that has a lot to do with the CP3 effect. But people have always wondered if Devin Booker can drop meaningful numbers on a winning team. Well, he's averaging almost 25 points a game, which is nearly 10 points more than CP3. And as Chris Paul said in the interview on NBA on TNT, the Suns go as Booker goes.
Booker's an all-star. Is not taken away from any of the guys that was named all-star, but our team, the Phoenix Suns, we go as Book goes. And he knows that, and we know that,
So Booker should definitely have been picked over CP3, in my opinion. Might sound a bit crazy to you, but it makes a lot of sense to me. And there it is. Those are my snubs. Nobody else got snubbed. If you're being real with yourself, nobody outside of Tobias Harris, Domantas Sabonis, and Devin Booker got snubbed this year. If you don't agree, let me know in the comments. And if you like the video and you rock all my content, please like, share, subscribe, you know, the usual begging segment for every YouTuber. Like I've said previously, a lot of you guys are watching my videos but not subbing, so show some love and sub. Until next time, man, we out. Peace.